Howdy folks, welcome to part 20 of Pokemon Crystal. We just found the coin case. We need this in order to play games at the game corner, if you recall. Anyway, this is the underground tunnel place. There's only 4 trainers here. Occasionally, like on certain days of the week, there will actually be hairstylist people that will increase how much your Pokemon love you. I think the younger brother's the better one, or maybe it's the older brother. I don't really remember. It doesn't matter. But yeah, there's that. That's a good way to raise Pokemon's love for you. Another way, too, because this battle has really nothing spectacular going on, another way to raise how much a Pokemon loves you is put it in the first spot of your team, so that way it comes out first. Keep it in the first spot. And then after every single battle, go back to the Pokemon Center and heal it. I found that to be a fairly effective strategy. That makes it really love you. I don't know if the Soothe Bell has been added to the Pokemon universe as of Pokemon Crystal or not. If it has, then use that, because that increases how much a Pokemon loves you. Also, that's like the exact same sprite for Voltorb. I actually made a comment similar to that in what was it, part 2, I think, with Caterpie. Voltorb has pretty much the exact same sprite as well. There's also another Pokemon that has more or less the same one, and I for some reason, I find that really funny. Anyway, yeah, this guy has 3 Magnemite, level 7, and a level 11 Voltorb. Really easy KO. I actually should have done this a while back, but I didn't want to. Well, it's not so much that as much as I kind of forgot when I was first going through Goldenrod. Plus, I figured this would be a better time to do it anyway. Why? Well, because this way I can talk to Bill and just get the rest of Goldenrod over and done with. I want to get it over with. I am so tired of being in Goldenrod. What kind of name is Turu? Well, actually, I guess that... I don't know. Is that a Japanese name? There again, though, anything could be a name. I could have a kid and name it A-A-A-A-A-H. And that could be a name. The poor kid would get picked on like crazy, probably. But yeah, that would be a name. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not. I love how evil the Pokemaniacs look. They look so fucking evil. Teddiursa punches a couple of Slowpoke. God, I lost! It makes me mad! Are you making a Pokedex? Here's a hot tip. The hiker on Route 33, Anthony, is a good guy. He'll phone you if he sees any rare Pokemon. This Pokemaniac is not lying. Fortunately for us, we already have Anthony's phone number. And yes, Anthony does call you to let you know when Pokemon are swarming, I think is how they describe it. For example, in Dark Cave, there is actually Dunsparce, and it's really rare to run into them. Although I was there for an hour and a half, so I ran into like 4 or 5. Ugh. But anyway, he'll let you know when they're swarming, quote-unquote, and you'll have a higher chance of running into them. I think he does that for other areas as well, but that's the one I always remembered, because that's the first one he's ever done for me. Anyway, let's have a look at the game corner. First things first, we need to spend 1,000 Pokédollars on 50 coins. God damn. If this was not an LP, I would not even be pissing around with this. Next, let's look at what prizes are available. That way we have an idea of what we should shoot for. They have Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard. As well as Abra, Cubone, and Wobbuffet. In fact, I think this is the only place you can get Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet being a broken fucking Pokemon, but I'll talk about that later. Anyway, this is the new game they've added. Basically, they added this flipping game. It's more or less a guessing game. I chose to go with number 3 on Poliwag. Why? Poliwag's water, it's blue. And since there isn't a number 7, I would like to go with like my 3rd favorite number, which is 3. I lost. I really hate that game. I almost never win. So let's have a look at the slots instead. Come on. I automatically love this slot machine so much more than the one in Pokemon Red. Why? Because it's got fucking Squirtle in it. I'm telling you, Squirtle needs to be everywhere. Squirtle should have been the mascot of Pokemon, not fucking Pikachu. Fuck you, Pikachu. It's all about Squirtle. Anyway, it's essentially the exact same thing, aside from when something special happens. What do I mean? Well, we'll see. Anyway, this goes on for a while, so let's skip ahead to the end of our gambling fest. 7. Oh, 7! It's Golem! And he's helping us! Come on, come on, come on! Damn. So yeah, pretty much I wasted all of my coins. The odds seem to be a lot harder than they were in Pokemon Red. I didn't win one time. Anyway, let's resume our Pokemon journey. We're done with Goldenrod. We'll probably never have to return to there. Never. More than likely, never. Never, ever, ever. I can pretty much promise it. Well, kinda. But anyway. Where the past meets the present. Doesn't the past always meet the present? Am I wrong about that? Because the past kind of goes into the present, right? I don't know. Time is so confusing. It's so confusing. I hear Pokemon are rampaging at the Lake of Rage. I'd like to see that. Oh yeah, everyone would love to go and see a huge group of Gyarados just blowing the fuck out of everything. Yeah, I'd love to be there to see that. The Tin Tower ahead is a 9-tier tower of divine beauty. Well, awesome. I want to go see it. Let's go see it. Hey. Okay, pal. What the fuck? Tin Tower is off limits to anyone without Ecruteak's gym badge. I'm sorry, I stumble and stutter fairly easily. I know, it's terrible, but it's something that I have to live with. The tower that used to be here. My grandma told me it used to be much taller. Okay, well, the tower caught on fire, so of course it used to be taller. Ugh. My name is Usain. I've never been sure how to pronounce his name. Usain? Usain? I don't know. Glad to meet ya. I heard rumors that Suicune is in this burned tower, so I came to look. But where exactly could it be? Beats me. Hi there! Ecruteak's gym leader has to study what are said to be the legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Sign blah 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 blah. This is the gym leader. The 4th gym leader. Will be encountering more with him later. There are indeed wild Pokemon here. In fact, this is where you catch Coughing, and I think you can catch Magmar, though I could be wrong about that. And oh yes, he's back. Oh, it's you. I came looking for some legendary Pokemon that they say roosts here. Fuck. But there's nothing here. Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump. No way! I can't believe this! No way! I can't believe this! I know, I'm terrible. I can't do impressions very well. Anyway, someone wants to battle. Oh boy, and he's more or less the exact same thing that he's been before. But we get to test out a Tract. Ooh. And he used Curse. I mentioned previously, way back when, that Curse actually has 2 different functions depending on what uses it. If any other type of Pokemon other than Ghost use it, then it has the same effect that it did with Slowbro, if you recall. When a Ghost-type Pokemon uses it, it cuts their HP by half of their max HP to put a curse on whatever Pokemon they're facing in battle. That curse does 1/4 of your Pokemon's health, max health. It takes away 1/4 of it. It's fucking powerful. The problem with this is that the AI is not very smart with Curse. This is something that continues into Generation 3 and even Generation 4. See, if you take them down to, let's say, half HP and whatnot, they'll still use Curse and kill themselves. But anyway, Curse can be useful if you know how to use it. If not, well, maybe keep away from it. I don't know. See, right there. It was almost dead, and yet it used Curse, knocked itself out. You know, the AI is not very good with Curse with Ghost Pokemon. Which is a goddamn shame, I must say, because if used properly, it could have been so fucking good. What do I mean? Well, for example, you could have, let's say, Haunter with Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Nightmare, and Curse. You put them to sleep, you use Curse, you use Nightmare, and then you start spamming Dream Eater while keeping them asleep. They're going to get the fuck kicked out of them, and you're going to heal your health back up. You know, Curse can be used in such a phenomenal way, and it's just such a shame that the AI is not designed very well for Curse. Every single time I see Sonic Boom, I immediately start thinking of Sonic CD and the Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Save the planet from disaster. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. I know I'm a terrible singer, but that's not going to stop me. Anyway, it's Magnemite, or it was Magnemite, I already killed it. Basically, use a fire attack, or ground. Ground works even better. This is Fury Swipes. If you recall, I actually think I mentioned it in Pokemon Red. I detest these moves. It's not until, I think, Generation 3 that there's actually moves like this that I actually do like. Arm Thrust is one, Bullet Seed is one, and I'm kind of drawing a blank. I think that's it. In Generation 2, though, I hate these moves. I hate them so much. But anyway, Curse took out Ferret. Almost called it Ferret. Took out Ferret, and because I had Mean Look used on me, I don't believe I could retreat. Although, maybe I could. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But we'll heal up Teddiursa. God, I am stuttering so bad, aren't I? Anyway, it's Zubat, so naturally, it's weak against Thunder. Or Thunder Punch, whatever. Whatever. It's also a lot tougher right now than Teddiursa, so it is going to kick my ass a little bit. But luckily, I was able to take it out. I'm quite proud of Teddiursa. Teddiursa has become an intricate part of our team. Well, maybe not quite yet, but it's close. Anyway, yeah, there was no realistic chance Teddiursa was going to even hit Quilava here. There's no way. No fucking way. So, let's have Wooper take out Quilava. After all, Wooper is water and ground type, and it has Surf now. Quilava's fucked. It is royally fucked. Ha ha ha! And just think, if I would have let Wooper evolve, that would have probably KO'd Quilava. I'm just saying, once Wooper's a bitch when you first get it, it's not until it evolves that it really starts kicking ass. But we'll see that because it will evolve someday. Someday. Anyway, yeah, same basic strategy as ever. Spam ground or water type attacks. You'll have Surf by this point. So, you know, you'll probably have a Pokemon that can use that. Use that, beat the shit out of Quilava. Whoop-de-flippin'-do. We defeated someone. Huzzah, right? Right? No, not really. This guy's nothing compared to, Blue? Yeah, Blue. Huh. This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. I will say, though, I do love that. Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. What the? Ah! Huh. What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. God, what an asshole, right? I do love how much of an asswad he is. Though I do have to admit that. And, ooh, those are interesting Pokemon. I think that one likes me. Well, maybe not. That was Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They are essentially what Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres were in the first generation. In fact, they're almost all the same types. We'll be seeing more of Suicune later, but not to spoil too much, but we're not going to see Entei or Raikou. I don't happen to run into them. I'll describe how you encounter them in an upcoming part, I'm sure. Anywho, yeah, you do have to actually go through this in order to battle the gym leader. I'm going to track Suicune. Crystal, let's meet again. Farewell. Oh, also, I want to say this right now. I know a lot of people are going to hate how I pronounce Raiku's name. I know so many people who like to pronounce it Raiko. Honestly, folks, every time I see it, I think Raikou. That's how I see it. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. So, fuck off. That's how I'm saying it. Oh, also, this goes for Suicune. I know so many people who prefer calling it Suicune, which... How the fuck do you even get that? Ugh. But anyway, get over it. I'm not going to change how I pronounce Pokemon for you people. No offense or anything, I'm just saying. I don't care enough about the pronunciations. I'm going to call it Raikou. I'm going to call it Suicune. I don't know if anyone pronounces Entei differently, but hey, that's a green guy. In the distant past, this tower burned in a fire. 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. A rainbow-colored Pokemon descended from the sky and resurrected them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of the major legendaries of this game would be Ho-Oh, is who this old man is talking about. It's a rainbow turkey. No, I'm not kidding. It's anytime I've ever seen it, and anytime it's been described, I think of it as a rainbow-colored turkey. It looks like a fucking turkey to me. I don't like Ho-Oh. We're not going to see Ho-Oh either. I've decided I'm not going to bother showing you guys the legendaries. You guys can do that. But anyway, I'm Gene the Pink Panther. Stay tuned for part 21 where we finally get, well, not get, but take on our 4th gym. I'll see you then.